One time for Steph Curry, he broke that record. I'm not 100% sure what record it is, but I know it involves a lot of 3 pointers in which he shot, which you should have seen coming that he was going to eventually break this record. I guess tonight was that night. What do you? So some things you just like, why put off the fucking inevitable, right? Like when it comes to Steph Curry, that motherfucker. If there's one thing Steph Curry can do, is shoot a motherfucking three. He can shoot it from the corner. He can shoot it from the wing. He can shoot it from the top. He can shoot it from half court. Yeah, he can shoot it from everywhere from the, I would say from the court, but I can also add on from the stadium, pretty much. You saw that clip.
What you mean that? You mean those? There's multiples of those.
This might be the only motherfucker I know that has a highlight reel of 3-point shots from areas in the arena, not on the floor.
In which he hits nothing but net.
Yes, that's another thing. Like these
it's
aren't
not
like,
that he just makes them.
These aren't off the backboard. These aren't like, boing in. These aren't dead hits and it just kind of rolls in. No. Sometimes it doesn't make sound. I don't know how he does it. I don't like you. That's a level of math I'll never know. So
Steph Curry makes no sense.
None. Zero whatsoever. It's goddamn unfair if you ask me.
Actually, you know what though? What's lost in this moment for Steph is the fact that injuries robbed us of also having Klay Thompson on this journey at the same time. Because they were neck and neck. People don't really realize that every year, one of them succeeded the other one in becoming, next on pace to getting that record.
Well, let me put it to you like this. Klay Thompson is coming back from that injury with a chip on his shoulder now.
I saw it.
About the top 50.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's going to get that record in like 3 years.
Yeah.
It's going to be a beautiful thing to see.
Honestly, I think he's been gone for the last, season or two?
Yes.
2 seasons? Yeah. So, 3 years, the correct amount of time. And honestly, it may be less because of that chip.
Oh, bro.
That motherfucker's going. If you think Steph is shooting the lights out,
the thing that upsets me about Klay, that is very true. The thing that upsets me about Klay is literally the best version of spot up shooting Ray Allen, Reggie Miller, and JJ Redick that we've ever seen in life.
Klay Thompson he doesn't best spot up shooter of our generation. If not,
might ever. Be. He's the best spot up shooter to ever live because he only shoots spot up. Like he only shoots catch and shoot threes. He shoots and makes just as many threes as Steph, but he only shoots them on catch and shoot.
Yeah.
Like, let that sink in. Steph had to start shooting off the dribble and getting Bamas off the boogie and start shooting ridiculous. Oh, you think I'm not going to pull from one step above half court? He had to start doing those to get to Ray Allen. Klay Thompson just said,
"I'll shoot your fucking face. I swear to goodness I will. I'll fucking do it."
Klay was just like, no. You saw what Ray and Reggie did? I'm gonna just do that. I'm just going to do it better than both of them put together.
Yep. And honestly, it's those two different styles of play that they have that work so well because it's different. It's showing you different ways you can play the perimeter game. Whereas, like, you know how there's different styles of, ball play, your slashers, your fucking your shot creators, your playmakers, so on and so forth. Well, they're giving you two different types of 3-point shooter. Like, there's not just one 3-point shooter now. It's at this point a subcategory. You could be one, you could be the other, or you could be all around with it. And with Steph, it's like, I can spot up shoot, but I'm much better off the dribble, if you ask me.
It's not even he's much better. It's just because we all know you don't ever let Steph shoot a spot up three. It's just not going to happen. And if you do, he's so disrespectful with it. If you let him actually do what he really wants to do, which is just spot up shoot threes, before it leaves his hand, like it's here, he starts taking off. He hasn't even let the ball go. And he's already looking this way to do some ridiculous run down the court because he already knows it's going in.
He's shimmying as the ball reaches the apex of its shot. It hasn't even sailed downward yet. And he's just
when we started seeing people shimmy for threes, like shimmying was reserved for when you dunked on someone, like ridiculously, like when Sean Kemp just did what he did to whomever. You just insert people here. He did that to a bunch of people. When Scottie Pippen decided that Patrick Ewing was just in the way.
And something needs to be done about it. I gotta score some way, right?
I got an appointment with the rim. You in my way? Excuse me. When Vince Carter decided to jump over another human being who's above 7 feet tall, that's what shimmying was reserved for. This man Steph decided that no. I'm going to see your shimmy, and I'm going to raise you a shimmy, and my shimmy is going to be even more disrespectful because I'm going to start shimmying before the actual play requires me to start shimmying. The play hasn't even been completed, and I'm shimmying because I know it's going to. The Marvel Universe needs to cut.
Again, why are we putting off the inevitable, right? Like,
bruh, the Marvel Universe needs to cut Steph Curry a check because the line that Thanos uses about being inevitable started with Steph Curry. That shimmy is inevitable. Once he hit 3-4, the fourth three, it's a wrap. It's over for you for the rest of the evening because this is all you're going to see.
It's like a very quiet way. Like,
you're just going to see this all game for the rest of the game.
Steph actually verbally talks shit.
I'm
think
sure
his body language does all the talking.
I'm sure he does.
I'm sure he does too. And one of these days we'll probably hear these stories about how like you have the greatest trash talkers of our generation, and of course like Kevin Garnett's like one of them. But like, but then you see Steph on the list, you're like, wait, really? And you read it up, and you're like, huh? Like he's gonna be one of those. It's gonna surprise you.
It ain't gonna surprise me.
Trash talker, but like the stuff that he says, I feel like is gonna be tame compared to like fucking Larry Bird. Larry Bird verbally got angry at you if you put a white person on him.
I know.
and then you remember Merry fucking Christmas?
My favorite Larry Bird moment is when that man dropped, what was it, 49 or 47 with his left hand?
Yes.
And said, I'm saving my right for the Lakers. Like, I don't think we really understand that level of disrespect. He's right-handed for everyone who doesn't know that he's right-handed.
Or that one time.
He's playing basketball, in which he normally shoots with his right hand.
Yes.
He's playing at the highest level possible with other people who are also very good at basketball.
At the time, at least.
At the time, at least. For that era.
The team he was
He
playing.
decides.
I don't think there were any stars. Who were they playing that night? You know?
It doesn't matter. That part's irrelevant.
Exactly. So there was nobody good on that team, probably.
No, it might have been. It might have been. I'm just saying that part doesn't matter
But
for this.
regardless,
this
nonetheless,
level of disrespect.
they were professional level players. You know what I'm saying?
They were the cream of the crop.
Exactly.
And he woke up that morning and said, "You know what? They don't even deserve my right hand. They don't deserve me shooting with my right hand. I'm going to shoot only left-handed shots. And I know they're not going to stop me using my other hand that I don't use to do anything but dribble."
I don't think he thought that far, to be honest.
No. No. To be that, you're not going. No, you're not going. No, you're not going to sell me that.
Not that far, bro. I think he thought as far as this. I'm saving my right hand for the Lakers.
No, that was just. That's just the jerk answer. See, you got to be.
I'm saving my right hand for the team that deserves that right hand. However, this is an off night for me. but
that goes into what I'm thinking
for the Lakers.
But that goes into what I'm thinking. What I just said.
But that's it. That's as far as we go. We're not thinking of this.
No, bro. All them stories of him, Jordan, and Magic. They thought those are the dudes that are cerebral.
Yeah.
He thought, you know what? Y'all don't even deserve this. If I use my right hand on y'all, I would drop 100. So to spare you, I'm going to use my left hand and only drop 47.
Yeah.
The level of disrespect. Only few people in today's NBA exhibit that level of disrespect, and Steph Curry is one of them because of that three that he shot in Oklahoma City.
However, I still feel like if he does verbally trash talk, he just says some vanilla ass shit and it's not even like that disrespectful.
Oh no. You don't shimmy.
He just makes subtle comments while he shimmies.
Nah. You don't shimmy. You do not shimmy like that. Like that three that he shot in OKC. What was that, in overtime or in fourth quarter? I think it was overtime. It was in fourth quarter. When he took one dribble past half court and was like, "Oh, you not close enough," and turned around. And then proceeded to dance across from half court to his bench. He shimmied like this for that long period of time. And then decided, you know what, the shimmy's not good enough. I'm going to throw my head back with it. I'm going to do this and then shimmy some more.
Yeah, because understand, while he was shimmying, he was taking his goddamn time to get to that bench. Why am I in a rush?
And then decided,
shimmy our way in. You know what? I'm feeling it better. Let's start.
And then this man, no, he did Tina Turner because he added the Tina Turner hop step near the end of it. He did the whoop whoop. He did the whoop whoop at the end of it. Like, nah, that's disrespectful. That man is arguably the most disrespectful basketball player of this generation. You gonna shimmy in front of me, in front of my kids on TV?
I think that's his level of disrespect. Like, he just embarrasses you by dancing around your ass while scoring. And like, you don't know whether to watch the ball go in or watch him dance in disrespect. Like, everything about it makes you want to fight him.
It's
like you said, my parents are watching this game, bro. Like,
you don't gotta do this in front of my kids.
Right, man. Act like you've been there before.
That's the thing, though. That's why he's able to do that, because he's been there before. He knows what's going in.
The joke's on you.
The joke's on you.
I have been there before. I'm acting like it. Oh shit. However, it's Tuesday. You know what
It
that
is.
means. Live via satellite. It is Gorilla Game Podcast. I am Carlos Crawford. The fun levels literally just hit it high as we started recording. It's been pretty low because I've been quarantining. Omicron Persia got your boy, dog. You hate to see it.
You do.
You really do. However, I'm on the back end of the quarantine, so I guess the next step is taking an antibody test or something like that. What do you do before you go back to work?
You gotta get the what they call it, the molecular jump. At the molecular test, like yeah, you gotta get the whole swab all the way up there. You gotta get one of them jumps, and then you gotta get produce a negative test.
Oh God, I hope I produce a negative test. If I produce a positive test, I might as well take a leave of absence for my job. It's like, what are we doing at that point?
It's been
I'm
out for
like,
10 days.
yeah, I've already. Well, at this point, it's like 9.
Yeah, usually I would schedule the. I would schedule your tests no earlier than like day 14.
Okay.
By that time, you should be able to produce a negative test.
So in other words, I should probably stay home a little longer instead of immediately going back to work. That sucks because I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think I'm I don't think I'm getting paid for this anymore.
Hey,
Don't
it
you
be like
pay
that
me?
sometimes.
I bill to pay, bro.
Hey, it be like that sometimes.
Well, it's like that all the time. So it's like, I want it to be worse.
It
I'm
can
laughing because
always,
I'm crying inside.
to quote a famous rapper, it could be worse.
uh, uh,
You could have not got paid for any of it.
that's fair, I guess. I get.
It could be worse.
I don't think I'm gonna get paid for it. I don't know how many vacation hours I had, but at any rate, alongside with me, because Kenny is not with us this week. I don't know what he's up to. He's like solving a mystery or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I just feel like he's on assignment for the Lord. That's all I'm gonna say. I just feel like he's on assignment for the Lord. Wherever the Lord is leading him, that is where he is. That's where he's going. So,
See, this would have been
amen.
much cooler if you said he was also Harriet the Spy shit, in which this could always be called back in another episode. But there goes that.
No. I set you up for a joke. You just don't see it yet. It's okay.
Nah, assignment for the Lord.
You don't see it yet. I just said you don't see it. Why you trying to look for it? And I just said you can't see it.
Yeah. I probably won't get into like the end of the show and shit. Oh no. But alongside with me is my cousin Fuzzy Slivers himself, Carlos Lackey.
Good evening, good people.
You
I'm just out here in these Murfreesboro streets on job training. I'm out here.
training?
Yeah, I'm in Tennessee, bro.
They got you lifting?
Nah, my company love me. They pay for my flight. They pay for my food.
Oh shit.
They pay for my hotel.
All expense paid?
All expense paid.
Like you have not pulled out your wallet yet?
I ain't paid my own money for 3 weeks.
That sounds like amazing. And I want
It is. Like it is. Like if we were using Twitter vernacular, I got flued out by my job.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Your job's gonna fuck you.
I got flued out. I mean,
Your job is gonna fuck you, bro. Like you gotta get out of there, man.
I got flued out. So, it be like that sometimes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
Hopefully it don't get to the part that, old Losh just mentioned. But hey, I mean, the Lord blocks what he need to block. I don't gotta, deal with all that.
Oh no. Oh my gosh.
And I forgot to change my name, so gotta make sure I'm always the ever funny fuzzy slippers.
Oh man. So well, a lot of y'all watched that UFC card over the weekend. And we're going to talk
Boy,
about one particular fight that I did catch, and it wasn't any of the men's fights. But first, pin count brought to you by Kiki and Co Desserts. Wait, hold on. Time out, because there was something I was supposed to announce ahead of this to promote for her, because she just dropped the I want to say the bomb balls. Did I get it right? I think I got it right. Cocoa Bombs are back. Yes. That being said, Cocoa Bombs are available now. They fly. So you might want to put in an order at Kiki and Co Desserts. So.
and where did we get this one from? Why have I not heard of this one? Because I need to find this on all the social medias because I need to make an order or 17.
I will send you the link.
Oh, please do.
I've had account sponsored by Kiki and Co Desserts many a time actually. We've had a couple of episodes in reference to Kiki and Co Desserts. Edible confectionery masterpieces and edible confectionery masterpieces.
That's them.
Boogaloo. That's Kiki.
Oh, that's Kiki. Oh, okay.
That's the homie. Yeah.
I still need the link though because I'm about to order something like as soon as we get finished.
Definitely, I got you because those they go crazy.
I see it in your eyes. That's why I want I'm here. Like please, everybody, don't mistake. Like I'm here and I'm gonna be professional. But trust and believe, as soon as that record sign is away, an order will be placed.
Yes, sir.
Look at the seriousness in my face. Like I'm not lying. There's no cap. I don't got no cap on. I got a do-rag on, so there's no cap.
Yes, no doubt, definitely. I'm gonna send you the link to the website and everything. Just look at the catalog. You're gonna be like, damn, what do I want to order?
Yeah. See, those are the first world problems that I enjoy having. Deciding what sweet dessert to order.
Do I just like order a certain like set of things, or do I just say fuck it, mask off, and order like everything off the menu?
Right.
And, we'll just let Mrs. Slippers figure it out when it gets to the crib.
Hey, it was on sale. I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? What do you want from me? It was on sale. My word. It was on sale. If you saw the prices.
Honestly, at this point, if she look at her bank account and it ain't affected, and if she enjoys a treat or two, I don't think I'm gonna be mad. I think she'd be mad if she not let her know ahead of time. But I don't think she'd be mad after she tries these treats.
Again, you're dabbling in semantics that I don't partake in. So these treats will be delivered in order.
No doubt. However,
Judge your uncle.
Number one. Hey, listen, man. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way Urban Meyer stays in Jacksonville for much longer.
Ain't no way, boy.
Like, because listen, your man's, I'm saying your man's like he wasn't the coach of the Florida Gators at one point.
Oh yeah, he definitely. Yeah, I was gonna let you cook, but since you did that, I will be saying your man's moving because he is your man's. Oh, he got he got y'all a national championship. He is forever your man's.
Too.
Even worse, he's forever your man's. Forever.
Yeah, well, I'm not defending him, so
I ain't said you was defending. just said that's your man's.
If that's my man's in them, I'm going to be real about my man's in them.
I'm just saying that's your man's.
And my man's in them as well.
Your man's is wild out here in these streets.
Listen, man, let me tell you something about my man's in them, dog. So, I don't know if you peeped the post game when they played the Titans.
I didn't, but I heard about it.
Yeah, so your man literally walked up with the blank face and just like kind of stared, if not through Mike Vrabel, just kind of like looked down at the handshake, which, you know, I get, you know, hand-eye coordination. I'm one of those people. But like, he just shook Vrabel's hand for like a split second, like a little quick 1-2, and just stepped off in the same speed that he was walking. Like, he ain't break stride or anything to like stop for the handshake. Your man just walked, handshake, stepped off. I was like, oh boy. It's like, it's already bad enough. My mans and them don't like losing. But that's just how it's gonna go, bro. Like, to put it in perspective, you have a bottom 5 NFL team. First and foremost, all right? You're coaching for a bottom 5 NFL team overall. The sell on you getting the keys to this bottom 5 team was having a Studley Dudley that y'all were, you know, certainly going to draft, and Trevor Lawrence. Okay, cool. But what about the rest of the fucking team, bro? You have Trevor Lawrence, and then what? Like, Trevor Lawrence can't do it all at the professional level like he did back in Clemson. I mean, yeah, he just can't. I'm sorry. It's going to take him a few years in order to like be able to get back to that type of prominence in his game as in opposition to his peers. So yeah, that idea selling you might have been your stupidity, sure. However, you got to change your attitude towards losing when it comes to the NFL, because you're going to lose some games. You're going to. That's just how the game goes. Lucky you get a season mulligan usually. Well, you're white, so 2 season mulligan. Maybe even more. Exactly. Before the management started looking at you like, I don't think he's going to be a good fit. And then even then, you'll probably, you know, take a year off maybe. If you want, you can go back to college. But there's going to be another NFL team calling you before long. And hell, it might be a better situation for you. Nonetheless, you gotta make the shit work for you. This isn't college where you're gonna win roughly every game, or you expect to lose no more than 1 game a year. That's just not how it's gonna work, because these are fucking professionals, bro. Like, it's not the college level where you have you know, certain teams that have dime a dozen players, or a certain team that have dime a dozen, you know, personnel in general. And then the rest be, you know, just a bunch of kids on scholarship that when it all like boils down to it, they probably not even looking to go to the draft after all this. They probably want to go be doctors and shit, like Myra Roll. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, bro, these are the motherfuckers that actually, especially when you have a shit team right now. You take this season on the fucking chin, Khan's not going to fire you. He's not. He's not. All right? That's just not how it's going to go. You know what I'm saying? If anything, shit, you got a better choice in sign a contract with his son. So, so so make the best of it for now, for the time being, and the best of it may fuck around and just end up being almost a playoff appearance. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you are who have consider yourself throughout college years, implement that into the professional game. But oh no, that's also a problem. Because his get down is, the my way the highway type of coach, rough, hard on, his personnel, hard on his roster. He's like a hard ass or whatever. And it's like when you have, as somebody, an anonymous source on the roster said, when you have oh no, it was fucking I think it was fucking Tom Brady that said it. When you have like kids, no shit, it was one of these righteous motherfuckers. Oh, Tom Brady, Tim Tebow, I don't know. So they're pretty much like, when you are a college coach, you're pretty much setting an example to be these kids like, father figure pretty much. You know what I'm saying? However, at a professional level, these motherfuckers are getting paid to be here. You know what I'm saying? They're not taking any of this shit. Because they could just go and demand a trade. And they most likely will get that trade. Unless they're like a protected, value. You know what I'm saying? Then it's going to be a little hard for them to jump, and they have to jump through a little more hoops to get what they want. But nonetheless, they don't have to be here. So you can, have that hard ass reputation, but guess what? That is going to make you less attractive to want for mothers to want to play for you, because nobody gonna want to deal with that shit. No one. So now you're just stuck with duds and blaming your staff for being duds. The staff that you hired. Mm-hmm. Really started yelling at his staff, his coaching staff, and demanded that they give him they review their resumes to prove to them that they're winners. And it's like, motherfucker, again, you hired them. So's the loser. It's got to be some type of accountability, something. And that, I think that's what the issue is. You know what I'm saying? That might be the issue. Urban Meyer don't fuck with accountability at all. Let's look at his track record.
We going over track records?
A losing season in Florida, or either it was a losing season, or shit was just hitting the fan because niggas from Florida be wild. One or the other. Oh, this is the big one, Elizabeth. And he retires as coach. And a couple of years later, he winds up in Ohio State. Well, in Ohio State, the dispute with his offensive coordinator, if I'm not mistaken. This is the big one, Elizabeth. And he retires again. And then, following off season, he accepts this job at Jacksonville. So let me ask you this, Slippers. What do you think is going to cause him to clutch his heart, claiming that this is the big one?
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. I don't know. I'm not about to speak of no false nothing. Well, bro, Slim, that man Urban Meyer be in his own world. He be just pulling stuff out of thin air. I don't have that level of deviousness in me. I'm just gonna be honest. That man, he just I don't know. I'm not even about to sit here and lie and pretend to know what I think he about to pretend to do. Because
Well, think of it like this.
I thought heart issues meant you're not supposed to do anything that causes stress. Yet he didn't been a coach 3 times after that. I'm still trying to figure that out. That's the part that still don't make sense to me. I'm just like, how? You mean to tell me that you a coach and you not stressed? I thought you got hired.
You not stressed?
Like, how you not stressed?
Because the way I look at it, this starting to become like a sitcom of like how this motherfucker is trying to get himself fired, because you have that whole ordeal of when he went back to his bar.
It's just a lot of don't make sense to me. That's what this is in dealing with Urban Meyer. I'm just like, I thought
complain about his coach in which he hired.
Right.
You have him like being salty about like losing in general. Then you have him, just being, at press conferences because it was like they were asking if they were going to, give a certain player some reps. He was like, I mean, yeah, I guess. He ended up not getting any reps. Because
it's Urban Meyer we're talking about.
I said, oh boy. So it's obviously an active effort to be the worst fucking coach possible to get that buyout. It's like you can make motherfucking Tom and Jerry shorts out of these episodes, bro.
Like, I'm convinced that Urban Meyer is running the world's most successful Ponzi scheme. Like, that's just where I'm at right now. Like, there's no way you should be this good at taking people's money and not giving them much investment in return. Like,
hey, your man is taking the money and running. But here's the thing, in college,
with health issues.
He's taking the money, winning national championships, taking more money than running. You know what I'm saying? Like, he actually doing something to, get to the big payoff. Like there's something he's doing to get to a bigger payoff in college. Jeez, I don't know if it's going to work in the NFL.
It might though, because it might. Stranger thing. It might. It's definitely going to take longer, but he still might do it because he's not going anywhere. Like we just want to have to deal with this until his contract is at least
run out.
Not until it run out, at least until 1 year remaining.
And they looking to renew it, and then obviously it's going to be a fucking Mexican standoff between him and Khan. So it's like,
well, that just depends on the success of the team.
Oh, it's going to be a dumpster fire. Trust you me.
That's not necessarily true. Like,
this motherfucker can't take winning. He can't take accountability, and the fact that he hired a lousy ass coaching staff, and that begets lousy ass play. So it's like, what did you do to circle the wagons here?
He doesn't have to circle the wagons. You forget what sport this is, you forget what league this is, and you forget how they normally do business. This is the NFL. Well, all you gotta do is have what, Los? Money.
Yeah.
Because again, Keyshawn Johnson says it famously. He didn't like Bill Parcells.
All right.
But that's probably his favorite coach because he held him accountable. Couldn't stand John Gruden, but he was professional enough to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah. All right.
If you tell me I'm going to win a Super Bowl, I don't got to like we ain't got to kick it neither.
I ain't got to like Bill Belichick. But if I'm on that team, I got a higher chance of winning a Super Bowl than anybody else in the NFL.
Right. I'm going to get a ring. So because I'm going to get a ring, I'm going to get a ring. I don't care about none of that.
Exactly. Exactly. So, like, I get it on one side of that coin, but on the other side of that coin, it's like, it's just going to become a absolute standoff because, again, your man's taking the whole first season and whining, right? All right. Let's say he takes his off season to actually, try to get shit together. And like he working diligently too, like a fucking college coach recruiting. You know, he looking at draft board, he looking at, you know, the free agency wire, he looking at, you know, who making moves to do what, who up for trades, what do we need, what do I want to do with this team schematically. And he, you know, looking at this coaching staff, he's like, well, I don't want you losers. I need a new set of losers that's gonna, you know, work with what I want to do here. Like he actually starts building what he wants, and it goes to shit in 3 years.
It's very true. Very plausible. The only thing that I think the only thing I think will save him is there's already a model in place in the NFL for his type of behavior. It is you just draft well. And yes, in most cases that could be easier said than done. But for somebody like Urban Meyer, he knows how to look at somebody and be like, yeah, you could do what I'm telling you to do. It's one of his gifts. It's not hard to see that in him. It's just it's going to have to be through the draft. He's not going to be able to, they're probably not going to be able to sign those people. Yeah. Because those are going to be the adults. And they're going to look at him and be like, yeah, no. If I'm going to deal with this, I'm going to deal with Belichick.
I'm an adult now. Why would I want to live like I'm still a kid in college professionally?
Right. So he's going to get the kids from college and treat them like they're still in college. They're still used to it. That works. Like that's happened. That's literally all Bill Belichick did when he first got in. He just wasn't as much of a jerk publicly.
Exactly.
So, like he would be that way in practices and stuff. He also was never as hard on his staff as Urban Meyer is publicly.
Yeah.
So,
because Robert Kraft will, you know, gladly tell you he don't fuck with Bill Belichick like that. But Bill Belichick wins Super Bowls. Bill Belichick makes that team successful. So
that's like, because of Tom Brady. That's the only reason Robert Kraft doesn't.
You said what?
It's because of Tom Brady. That's the reason why Robert Kraft doesn't bang with Belichick like that. Because Belichick never gave Tom the special treatment that Robert Kraft was trying to give him.
And I am absolutely fine with that. And I completely understand. So, like, regardless, Bill Belichick still coaching them New England Patriots, and it's looking like they're going back to the playoffs this year.
Jury's still up for debate on that.
What do about it? Tell them I don't care if you win 82 games this year, you're still getting fired at the end of the season. No,
the jury's still up on that one, Olos. Their schedule has been remarkably easy. I'm just going to say that their next 4 games are way more difficult than all of their other games combined. That's all I'm saying.
What you got?
So if they win their next 4 games, then I'll be a believer.
Who's the next 4? That was rhetorical, bro.
I'm so glad you asked.
I'm so glad you asked.
Let's go ahead and go to the New England Patriots. They play the Colts.
Okay. That's
No, they've been running all over people.
Really? Oh, Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor is fishing right now. That young man is like, excuse me, y'all must have forgot that the only person who has been running the ball better than me the last 3 years is King Derrick Henry. And he's hurt. And I'm going to show y'all why he's the only person who's been running the ball better than me.
That motherfucker's been hurt for the last, 3-4 weeks now?
6.
6? He's third in rushing.
I know.
Currently.
I know.
That is tremendous.
His name's King Henry for a reason.
Your man's got a head start, got injured, and be like, I'll be back for my title.
Basically. Essentially.
Y'all have your fun. Once I'm all, healed up, this should hurt right now. So once I'm good and ready, let's say week 16 or so. it gives me a few more games, to kind of finish my season off, I'll lap you motherfuckers by week 18.
Yeah.
See. That's terrible.
So the Patriots have to deal with that. And I'm not saying their run defense is not good. I'm just saying that there are certain teams, when they decide that that's what they're going to do and they're not going to do anything else, something got to give. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to give. I just know something got to.
So who's second?
The Bills.
Oh, they're definitely losing that one.
So
third
is Urban Meyer. That's going to be a W.
That's a win. Easy.
Yeah.
And then fourth?
The good old Dolphins, who always give us one win over the Patriots. Don't know how it happens.
They haven't won yet this season?
They haven't beat the Patriots yet.
They haven't beat the Patriots.
They always give us one. I don't be knowing how or why.
These motherfuckers may go 2 for 2 the next 4. I don't know.
I don't be bro. I watch
either 2 for 2 or they go 1 for 3. But
I watch those games with all levels of like I analyze those games. And I can't find the reason why the Patriots lose the one game that they lose to the Dolphins every year. Like the Patriots are often 5-1 in their division.
Unanalyzable. It's like a kind of like a luck perk.
It's just, it doesn't make sense. It's just like
the Dolphins is going to get just one. God said.
Yeah, they're going to get one
against the Dolphins, just one.
Just one. And then on some years,
maybe 0, but definitely 1.
And then some years, that favor extends to the Bills, like last year.
Oh yeah. Well,
last year the Bills got them twice.
The Bills is their own special type of curse. It's like they
get in their own way.
Super Bowl.
They get in their own way.
Sniff the Super Bowl, like they can only and what's the word I'm looking for? They can only enrapture themselves in the Super Bowl, but they can't win it. However, number 2, Jeff Hardy was released by the WWE over this past weekend as well.
What Jeff Hardy do?
Well, there was I guess video of him at a live show, and he was like hobbling around, like he didn't look normal, like regular Jeff Hardy that you would see on SmackDown. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, obviously people suspected that something was wrong with him. However, nobody could 100% figure it out initially. So they immediately went by history and thought, he's on drugs again. And it's like, nah. Father Time's just catching up with Jeff Hardy, bro. He if you watch closely in that like little like fan video or whatever during the live show, he like trying to do his whole, Hardy thing. But anytime he raised his arms, it looked like his ribs hurt like a motherfucker. So like he kind of pulled back a little bit. He hobbling, like he just looked banged up. So what adds further mystery to it though was that Hardy, asked for a release, and WWE offered him rehab, in which he declined, and they went on and granted his release. Now, to add on to that, his wife, Beth, sent out a tweet, said, "Jeff's fine, we're fine, tell people you heard about that." You know what I'm saying? Because, she heard the rumors. So then, not only that, Jeff's older brother, he goes, "I have a extremely good feeling about the future. And the thing about Matt, right?
Please tell me the thing about Matt.
When he foreshadows things like that, not a literal 9 times out of 10, they come to fruition, if not soon, later. So that is something we definitely can look out for and hope that Jeff may be going to AEW. Now, I'm not going to set it out as a rumor or anything like that. That's just what it looks like. That's just what it's the most plausible way to go. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be with his brother in a better, I'm not going to say better promotion. I won't say better promotion, just to be fair. He's going to be with his brother, like somewhere where he can be, I guess you could say, watched. Not necessarily like a handler, but you know, you got Matt there for your support. Yeah. And that's honestly what he really needs. He just needs somebody. He needs somebody closest to him for, you know, support of any kind that he need to keep him on the straight and narrow. So that's just what I'm like, you know, guessing here. And it's like maybe Jeff Hardy's just done with wrestling for good. Who knows? But Matt says he has an extremely good feeling about it. We may, and Matt is doing this thing where he's bringing back all of his past gimmicks. We might get Team Extreme back. However, well, aren't we all? However, there ain't gonna be no Lita in this reunion, buddy. Ain't gonna be no Lita in this reunion.
Yeah, I'm just going to leave that alone. I'm just going to leave it alone.
I'm just going to say I don't think Rebby's allowing it. I think if Matt brought it up, Rebby just giving it a straight face no. But I just no. Why don't you no? That's that on that. And completely understandable. So it's like I wouldn't expect Lita on this ride, but expect the Team Extreme reunion. Hopefully soon. Maybe later in the future. Number 3. Hey, listen, man. When Amanda Nunes show up at the Royal Rumble in January, I just want y'all to be fucking cool about it. All right, like don't act like it's a shock or a surprise or anything like that, because this is how this has been going lately. You know what I'm saying? MMA fighters, they either get their ass kicked out of the profession, or they just decide, I think I'm gonna take a sit back from, you know, beating the shit out of motherfuckers. And they beat the shit out of motherfuckers in another way, much like Brock Lesnar. All right, Junior Dos Santos and what's his name? Masvidal. Something like
yes.
That? Yeah.
I forgot his first name.
Yeah, I forgot too. And it was like one other cuz, and then
Jorge Masvidal.
Jorge Masvidal, yeah. And goddamn, what's Shorty's name? She's married to an MMA fighter, and he's there too. Damn, I keep forgetting their names. However, nonetheless, the point of the matter is they're on AEW, sometimes or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the likes of Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey for a hot minute. They're in the WWE. Shayna Baszler's still there. Sonya Deville. She's a Raw manager now. She used to be a cage fighter. Like, bro, not everybody want to get their face punched constantly in competition all their entire lives. Like, they don't want their brains to turn to mush by the time they're like 40, bro. And you shouldn't be like get upset about it. If anything, you should probably get down with the get down. If this is the way for them, maybe you should consider it as a way for yourself. I don't know. It's a possibility. Just a thought. You know what I'm saying? I get the hood rat boys into pay-per-views every once in a while. Them motherfuckers love MMA. So it's like, it's kind of easy for me to get them into wrestling because it's like MMA motherfuckers are on wrestling shows. And then I can be like, oh, yo, turn to TNT real quick. And they be like, what the fuck is Jorge Masvidal doing on fucking AEW? Like, what's going on here? But now they're drawn into it. Now they're making fun of how Chris Jericho looks like a baby mama now. Which that wasn't nice. Basketball Twitter's ruthless.
Bruh, he do look like he picking the kids up in a minivan from school.
Hey, he can still line salt, okay? You.
I'm not saying he can't. I just said that's what he looked like. I ain't say he can't line salt. I said none of those things. None of those words passed my lips. I said he looked like he's picking them up from school in a Honda Odyssey. That's what I said.
What?
That's what I said.
But yeah, so it's just the fact of the matter that I feel like Amanda Nunes, she had her run, much like Ronda Rousey, and much like Holly Holm. Leon Pena ended that run. and what happened when Holly Holm super kicked Ronda Rousey out of the business?
We saw her in all the Fast and Furious.
Oh, well, before that. A little before that.
You talking about the memes?
No, a little after that.
Are you talking about the Fat Fuse in WrestleMania?
A couple of months before that. Because you felt, oh, no, wait. No. You're right there. Stop right there.
I know one of those three got to be
Stop right there. Stop it there. Yeah, WrestleMania. She winds up at WrestleMania. Flipping Triple H and shit. All I'm saying is, don't be surprised. Don't be upset. Don't be angry. Don't be bothered. If anything, be pretty excited because she could be made to look like a threat in the WWE. But the way WWE get down, she probably should go to AEW. Who knows though? At any rate. don't get mad if you see her at a wrestling event, if not in the ring already or on the fucking stage, just standing in the crowd and they like shouting her out in between wrestling matches. Just don't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the route to go. Like it's not something to get mad at. That's all I'm saying. Don't get mad at it. However, that was a quick count. Final thoughts?
We went on a trip this year. Our favorite rocket ship moving through the sky. Like little Einsteins. um, this was fun. This was really, really, really fun. Hope you guys
Yeah.
enjoyed it. Because I did. I don't know if you guys did. Oh, I did. This was fun. And like I said earlier in the pre-show, treats will be ordered. Treats will be ordered.
Let me bring up that link right now.
As I sip my cherry Coke. Cherry Dr. Pepper, excuse me, I lied.
Like I said, when you look at the catalog, you go like, oh man, man, it's just AWWMAN. Oh man, like this is crazy. You're like a
I'm gonna
kid.
hit the befuddled dude in the street like the just wow, just like, oh wow, really? Oh man. I'm gonna get the whole left side of the menu. All right, that's cool.
All right, so, huh. Daggum.
Do I have any
All
more final thoughts?
right. He said, "Do I have any more final thoughts?"
I think that's it. This has been fun.
So listen, I'm trying to find it.
I'm also trying to think of a new AKA. I can't think of one right now.
I'm giving you time to think of one. ah, I don't know. I don't know why it won't work. So I'm just going to send you her Facebook page. I don't know why the website page ain't opening, but all the information on the Facebook page too. So you can open it up on your browser.
I will. It'll be open.
With that being said, my final thought for the evening is I'm actually starting to enjoy not being a fan of any professional team because it's actually starting to allow me to actually watch these games with a more open mind. Like instead of being like, I need this team to lose or like this team sucks. Well, I still look at it like that sometimes. But like it actually starts to look at other teams like, all right, this team good, this team's good, this team ain't bad, as opposed to being like comparing them to my favorite team. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But with a biased eye as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I was watching Red Zone um, this Sunday, and I was literally able to enjoy every bit of Red Zone this week. Every bit of it. Like I ain't go. This is trash. Ugh, when does this game come on? I just sat and watched moments. Was like, oh goddamn. Oh, huh. Taylor Hike ain't that bad at all. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, this motherfucker Kyler Murray get down, boy. Like, oh man. Like it was just absolutely fun to watch. And now I'm starting to get to a point where it's like now I can like actually watch these players and actually analyze them fairly now with an unbiased eye. It's all about being unbiased for me now. And I still think it's going to be quite ironic if the Falcons win the Super Bowl this year. They probably won't, but still.
Yeah, I don't think you have anything to worry about on that front. They're not winning the Super Bowl. I am happy that you are, now unbiased. It's a wonderful space to be.
It's,
It's a wonderful
you
space to be.
like it's such a wonderful space to be in because I am like Marie Kondoing my life as far as things that stress me out. And the Atlanta Falcons is one of the things that stress me out. So
Hey, I
I just felt
understand.
the need to like go ahead and make that decision to just, renounce my fandom. And
And
I
hey,
for it.
just because you've renounced your fandom now, does that mean that the joy for that team can't come back?
I don't know if I'll ever get back on the Falcons narcotic.
Hey, stranger things have happened.
I know stranger things have happened, but it's going to take a lot more than a Super Bowl win.
Who's gonna say? Who's to say that a lot is not possible of happening?
If Atlanta builds a dynasty, I'll come back.
Who's to say that won't happen?
It
Again,
won't.
hey, we don't know these things. We don't have a crystal ball.
Arthur Blank dies, maybe into my 50s they win their first like back-to-back Super Bowl. But that's probably gonna be it.
Oh no,
And then at that point, I'm like, oh, I'm back on the Falcons narcotic, and I just die a Falcons fan in despair. It's not worth it. So
never know. Stranger things have happened.
yeah, that's for true. That is for true.
Never pigeonhole yourself.
All right. Okay. Copy link and
Found the website.
this. I found the Facebook for the business. I'm gonna send you that. See if the web page open. If not, I'm gonna have to message her. Like, hey, hey. Okay, we order these treats. I like send her a voice message and make sure she hears the neck scratching.
You're insufferable.
Oh man. Bring it on home, Slippers. You got any AKs?
I actually do.
All right.
It is your boy, Fuzzy Slippers, aka the one who was born in light, the opposite of Bane. You guys merely adopted the light. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see darkness until I was already man. By then, it was nothing to me but cold. The light betrays you because it belongs to Jesus. It's like, no, I'm just joking.
Come on.
I had to take him there. I had to take him on a journey. I had to, walk him down the street, make sure they got home safe. Like we just came home from the party, make sure, everybody get home safe, I gotta have one. I gotta get one. I gotta get one.
I don't have a responsitory button for that, so lucky you. It's like that's such a conundrum. I can't disrespect God. That's not fair.
Like Thanos, these jokes
This nigga
are
cheating,
inevitable.
huh?
I'm going Marvel and DC comic guy to death. If I'm ever on this show, you gonna get a DC comic and you gonna get a Marvel Universe joke. That's one thing you gonna get from me moving forward. And my two for this evening is
He said
Jesus and Bane.
All right.
And these jokes is inevitable.
Thanos.
Do with that information as you would.
Well played. Well played. You did intertwine that.
Hey, I be trying.
However, to bring it on home, my name is Carlos Crawford, aka Spray Painting Graffiti on Vince's private jet. It's Chin Music Charlie. Hey, Vince. aka Old Stone Cold. Follow me on this one.
Oh boy. All right, let's go.
I'm giving it once on this one because Kenny ain't here.
Let's go.
I'm gonna make it real simple.
What?
I'm gonna tell you what Stone Cold is gonna do tonight.
What?
Ever since you been Stone Cold at the Judgment Day when you took me out of the ring, I don't like it.
What?
It don't sit well with me.
What?
It don't work.
What?
Quite frankly,
What?
very honestly,
What?
flat out,
What?
it sucks.
What?
What I'm gonna do tonight
What?
is I'm gonna look at you right now,
What?
and you're gonna give me Owens,
What?
or you're gonna give me Rollins.
What?
I don't really give a rat's ass which one,
What?
but you're gonna give me somebody.
What?
What I'm gonna do to you,
What?
what I just did to your little friend. What do you think about that?
What?
I had to say Owens and Rollins because the other two people that he said initially are no longer with us.
And scene.
One's in heaven, the other one's probably in hell. AKA.
Yep. Just gonna end scene and keep moving. Just gonna end the scene. Keep moving.
AKA Snack Miller. My bitch from Babe Ruth, she get loose. 110 proof. Call me Zeus. Pussy tighter than a wetsuit. Jesus Christ, he's so nice. If you wanted 21, you shouldn't listen to this. AKA. Now coming to bat, Ken Spliffy Sr. Charity softball game going on, and whoa, it seems Ken Spliffy Sr. still got it. A 2-run shot off his own son. AKA the idiom savant. You know, folks getting off their high horse, man. That's how Nancy Reagan wound up on the Summer Jam screen.
Boom. Mic drop.
Get off the high horse. AKA Haystack West. You would think we'd at least be able to find one of two twins. We're not as spry as we used to be, Louie. Speak for yourself. Oh, I see one of them. Seems like he's meeting with some people. You think it may benefit us? We're essentially above the law thanks to our friend's brother. How much more can we benefit? Good point. Kind of curious where the other one is. Getting the drop on you putos. Now you drop your... Louis, buddy, you will do no such thing. Don't drop that aim one bit. Oh, shit. Good looking out, Haystack. And I heard that, too. We're going to discuss the ramifications of you being right about that. Now, you, Felix, I'm Ramon, whichever you are. I don't care. You're going to die soon, but you're going to sit here. You're going to watch us kill your brother from long range. Lou, if you've marked your kill point, go ahead and pull. That was a bit of overkill. And now you're going to tell us where your leader is. And believe you me, you will tell us. Because my buddy here is going to slowly torture you. And I'll tell you what, the sooner you tell us, the longer you get to live. Otherwise, we can just kill you right now and just have my brother figure it out. Regardless, we don't care. We killed the rest of your game. We did our parts. You think you killed us all? You think that it's only just us? You think I'll just rat you out to my cousin? Yes. Fuck you, puto. So be it. Let this bullet fuck your face then. Joe? Okay. One of you get him up on your horse. The other, come help me get his brother up. And ladies and gentlemen, that was episode 166. Like us on Facebook. Subscribe to us on YouTube. And above all else, watch the fucking product, bro. However, for Fuzzy Slippers, I'm Carlos Crawford. You're off this.